Daniel Langthasa, founder of the People's Party of Dima Hasao in Assam, who recently joined hands with Meghalaya Chief Minister and NPP leader Conrad Sangma, Tipra Motha founder Pradyut Barma and former BJP leader from Nagaland, Monlumo Kikon, to announce the launch of the new pan-Northeast political party, spoke to our associate editor Onitam Oja about the nitty-gritties of the new party. Let's listen in.
With me is Mr. Daniel Langthasa. He is the founder of the People's Party of Dima Hasao in Assam. He has been in the news recently for joining hands with Meghalaya Chief Minister and NPP leader Conrad Sangma and Tipra Motha founder and Royal Scion of Tripura, Pradyut Barma, in announcing that Northeast will have a united Northeast regional political party. Mr. Langthasa, thank you so much for speaking to Northeast Live. You had just announced your own political party. It was just in September that you announced People's Party. Now you have joined hands, making the announcement that the region will have a unified regional political party. Why?
First of all, thank you, Onitam, and thank you, Northeast Live, for having me here. Yes, we had recently announced our own party based in Dima Hasao district called the People's Party. And the reason why we started this was for too long we have felt, the people of Dima Hasao have felt that our voices, our concerns, our issues have not been heard. And we were just tired of waiting. You know, every election cycle, every 5 years, same big parties would come, you know, make the same promises, and change would not happen. And we would give our support to all, whether it be the Congress or the BJP, you know, but things would not change. And we have not had a regional party since a very, very long time, you know. ASDC once happened in the 90s, and after just one election cycle, it fizzled out. So there was a huge need and a demand within the people themselves for a new regional party, and so we just went ahead with it. And now coming to the new political party that we have announced recently, with Shri Conrad Sangma, Pradyut and Shri Monlumo Kikon. We have the same concerns and the same ideas, and that is what has brought us together. And that is, Northeast itself needs to find a unified voice. And like I said, Dima Hasao find itself, you know, ignored. Similarly, all these other regions, even though they have their own state governments and big parties, our concerns are so similar, and that's why we wanted to have a unified voice going forward. Otherwise, we felt that Northeast would be more divided internally, even more in the coming years. We just wanted to spark a new conversation, a new movement going forward, especially to give hope to the young people who are just disillusioned with what is happening.
Okay, so now this brings me to my other question. What happens to People's Party? Will it merge with this new political party?
The decision has happened that not just People's Party, but Tipra Motha itself and even NPP, National People's Party, would also merge, and this will be a one political party, one new political party. So there's no confusion. This is not an alliance of any sorts. This will be just a new entity, where of course there are some other parties, and then we'll all merge into one political party.
So are you saying that will Tipra Motha merge into NPP, or Tipra Motha, NPP, your party and all these other regional parties will come together to form this particular platform?
All of the political parties and some individual leaders, for example, Monlumo Kikon is not a part of any party right now. And we have more leaders like these. So they will all come together and form a new party. It's not like one party merging into another party. And because of that, we have formed a 9 committee member as of now. And then we have give ourselves a deadline of 45 days maximum. And within this 45 days, we will be brainstorming. We'll be going to different places, holding a series of meetings. And then we will come up with a singular political party name, a new name, with a new flag, a new symbol maybe, and of course the constitution.
All right, which means Tipra Motha remains as Tipra Motha, NPP remains as NPP, People's Party remains as People's Party, maybe any other political party who will come in will have their, but for this one political party that you are launching, they are coming together to form that particular platform. right?
Yes. No, there's a confusion here.
Yeah.
Till the new political party is announced,
Yes.
because it's in the process, you know,
Yes.
we have to come up with a name and
Huh.
everything, like I said.
Right.
So while that is happening, this party still exists.
Yes.
But once we finalize
Yes.
on a combined new name, new symbol, new constitution, and
Yeah.
and the modalities of how this party will function, then it will come under one banner, and all the other parties will cease to exist, not in the
Not
sense
exactly,
yeah,
yes, but
yeah,
they will all
they will be
merge
part
together.
of this new political party.
Okay.
With its existing, say, leaders and
Right.
elected members and all,
Right.
that will remain.
Right. So now, have you already started the process of reaching out to the other regional parties like maybe SKM, SDF in Sikkim, ZPM, MNF in Mizoram, BPF, UPPL, AGP in Assam, Arunachal?
Yes, definitely. We have started reaching out, and of course, we are all doing it in our own way and then reporting back to each other. So let me just tell you, it's not just established regional political parties that we are speaking to.
Okay.
We are very sure about the fact that we want new voices to come in, especially young voices to come in.
Okay.
So we are also looking at independent voices, independent youth leaders, you know. But yes, definitely we are speaking with all these parties, but at the same time we don't want to prolong the period that unless we get more parties into the fold, only then we'll go forward, you know, because these kind of things have happened before. Alliances have been made, you know. So we are going ahead, we are announcing it, and who are on board in the beginning,
Right.
we'll take them along, and then we'll always keep the, you know, negotiations and all the discussions open for the future.
Okay. And finally, what are some of the key issues that this particular new political party is going to fight for, on behalf of the people of Northeast? And how confident are you? Are you confident enough that this is going to be one formidable force to make center take notice of the people and issues of Northeast? Because of course the present Narendra Modi led central government is already doing a lot of things, a lot of development we are seeing in the region. Yes, few issues remain, but what exactly is the goal of this new political party?
See, two parts to the question. So first of all, what will unite us together and how we aim to take forward the main issues are rooted to what combines us all, what matters to all of us in the Northeast. Though we are divided by boundaries and ethnicities, we feel that we are bounded by the ecological economy, and that is what we want to go forward with. You know, issues surrounding land and our environment, which is not talked about so much, you know, but this is most important. And if you go to the grassroots and meet the people of Northeast, this is what they're facing today. They're facing displacement, they're facing threat from migrants, they're facing displacement from corporates, you know, while development is always welcome. And this wrong notion has also gone that in Northeast is mostly tribal people living. So they are kind of like anti-development because they just want to stay the way they are. But this is absolutely not true. But the thing is, the whole development process has to change. It has to be not top down, you know, it has to be bottom up. So while we have seen infrastructure development taking place during BJP's regime, but we have to see, is it reaching the grassroots or are they happy with it? So the voices has to matter. We have to give respect to their own wisdom of our people, you know. That's the whole idea of autonomy, because we have so many autonomous councils, for example, under the 6th schedule, and the states have their own protection, like Article 371 in so many other states, you know, that we have to respect that, and that respect has not gone properly, and that is why we want to stay united in this. Of course, the challenges are there with our ethnicities. People think, okay, how can we have a common agenda? You know, everyone has their own demands, you know. Khasis have their own demands, and Garos and Dimas and Karbis and Assam. Look at Assam, everyone is demanding their own ST status. And that is why I think not to focus too much on our differences, ethnicity differences, while respecting it, while protecting it, but talking about our combined issues, which is centered around ecology at the end of the day. And that is what the new fresh approach that we want to take. And so that the development path also centers around ecology, and so it is more sustainable, because this is what will sustain us. Otherwise it might completely change the whole landscape in the next 40-50 years. And regarding whether we are confident of how our voices will be heard, see, we are confident in the sense that only if we come together, then our voices will be heard more.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And wishing all of you the very best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.